target trades, power trigger trade.
Got a great informative video in Tesla. This video here is going to explain why we win big. Because we grind with skill. We're not baby scalpers. If you want to succeed, you have to grind with skill. Now, on December the 2, we hit targets in this plan. We were looking for more, and our runners, we didn't make as much money, but regardless, we put in the effort for more gains. But let's talk about what I said December the 2nd. So we got into this plan. I'm going to click in here. And here's what I said. Tesla set up to test 650, and that's what we did. We tested that area, went a little bit above it. I thought we could go more, but things change. That's why I call it adaptive thinking. But regardless, you have to know what is supposed to happen and what is not supposed to happen. The market is always changing, and adaptive thinking is needed for long-term success. You can't be a donkey. You need brains. My channel shows why we succeed. A lot of this, a lot of thinking, a lot of skill. If you are not making money in the markets because you're a donkey, most are donkey clowns. Okay, that being said, now, telling it, but wait, listen to me. I tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. What they need to hear. All right then. Tesla is set up to test 650 from here. The December 11, 6:30 calls what we'll use. So, long story short, we got in this plan. It confirmed at 1530. Now you can see here where the arrows are, the options were 899. Now, I managed this in the group, and I'm going to link the video of the first plan because we did sell 50% of the options at $3,000 a piece. So in my case, I had an average of $13. You'll have to hear the story in the other video. $1,300 and had 12 options. I sold 6 at $3,000 for about 10.6K in gains, and the other 6 at 19.75 for 4.5K. So about $15,000 in gains. Now my biggest win. But the skill, the mindset, and understanding direction, and not being a guesser and a scalper like the stock clown, provides me real gains with skill. Being right, the big picture of the direction, not guessing like the stock clown and missing massive gains. That being said now, so quickly here, I'm going to show here December the 3rd, Tesla confirming with the December 11, 6:30 calls at 1530. Okay, and I'm going to show what I did today, where I got stopped out. So you can see here, the options, by the way, opened around $300 per option. So I had the options, we first started the stops at 24, but I wanted to give it more room, okay? So I did move stops to 20. Moving stops to 20 to make sure we do not miss more gains. Market did make its changes. The story did change today, short term. One of the reasons this happened too is that Tesla is doing some great things long term. As a long term holder as well, listen to me. One of the last biggest wins in Tesla. It was insane. Okay, 2K options. 27K, and those same options end up closing at 40K. Look at that. I'm going to show you that video later on, where to look for that video. If you're serious for success, that's a video that the pre-split, we caught that whole, listen to me. So many great wins is documented on my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades. Study and listen to my words. All right then. Now, let's go to the charts. But I did get stopped out here, out of the runners. And that was at 20 because I moved the stops to 20 and I got 1975 on the runners. 13 was my average, so I only made, I still made money on the runners, but I was looking to make a lot more. That is okay, and that's the purpose of the video. I want to show you the options chain to explain things now. Give me a second. All right, so this is the options chain for the December the 12th. It shows you a chart in chart form of the options. Okay, so on the 7th, these were they opened at 12.95 and they closed at 28. The high was 33.93. Now that is the day we got stopped out. No, we didn't get stopped out. We sold half of the position. You can see the high was 33.93. I sold at 30 per option, only 50% though. Then yesterday we held these as well, and we closed at 31.15. We were looking for more gains. Today they fell. We got stopped out, and they closed around 10.45 per option. Again, over here where you see the arrow, look at that box, and see over here's the see where you see Tesla. Like, look at the left-hand corner. Okay, look where the box is, right? And on top of the box, you see that Tesla December week 2 C330. That means these are the December 11 calls on an options chain. And this is a chart of the options, right? This is where these options went. They hit a high of $3,400 per option. And we got in at 15.35, but my average was 13 due to the situation of that trade. It was unique. I usually don't trade that way, but at the time, adaptive thinking, I started my first position was just 6 options because I had a feeling there was going to be some play. And if I'm a shareholder, if I happen to, that's all I was happening to get, it happened to keep going, then I would have just had only 6 options. But I added in another 6 to get my average at 13. But that's an advanced technique. We're going by the confirmation, which was 15.30. So most people, that's all they bought was the options at 15.30. So if you had 2 options, you would have made $1,500 plus an additional $600 for a good $2,000 gain, roughly, with 2 options. Again, with skill, not baby scalping and not guessing and hooming and hawing. We didn't run for the hills. We stayed for battle to win. That's how you win in the market. You grind with skill. Power Trigger Trade. All right, people, welcome to Power Trigger Trade, my Twitter. Listen, right over here is a pin tweet video. If you're serious for success, study that video, listen to what it says, follow the instructions, and get into my group. I am a manager, a leader that will help you become a better trader. Not only just a better trader, but a better in everything. If you can become, instead of being a dum-dum, you can become very smart under the leadership of a leader. Year after year after year, I succeed. But you won't succeed if you don't study, if you don't grind, if you can't follow instructions. You're finished. You're through in the market. You can't make it with Power Trigger Trade. You're finished. Everyone I kick out, boom, out of my group, they know they have failed. And I'm laughing at you, stock clowns. All of you. You can't win in the market. The market's for the smart. It's not for the clowns. Capiche? Okay then. Now, let's go to my YouTube channel over here. All right, this is Power Target Trades. Listen, people, I'm going to show you what you should be looking at. So you come down here and see this video. There's a in the creative playlist. I have that 2K video. It's right in the first. It's one of the first videos on the list of there's a lot of videos, okay, that I put in the playlist, right? And you can, but then even through all the channel, you go through the videos and you can go deep into my channel and look at the history. We have so many wins in Tesla. It's not funny. Tesla stock has created so much wealth for me, and I did it with skill. It's all documented. No one documents and shows you the facts like Power Trigger Trade. That being said, people, I tell it how it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I kick people out who don't listen. But boom! And those who do listen do well with me. And it's a small group of people, but we grind with skill. Most people are losers. Ow! That's the facts. Most people are losers. That's the facts. Power Trigger Trade. Now, at the end of the video, you're going to see this icon over here. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. If you're willing to listen and learn and study and follow instructions, be prepared to be a big winner. But you got to grind with skill. Trading, making money in options is great. You can make great money. But you've got to grind through the rough, through the good and through all time periods. You can't run like a little baby clown. You got to grind. You got to grind with skill. Don't forget to like the video.